I asked Perplexity about the oil tanker named Bella One that was headed for Russia. On Twitter, it's all types of videos going on about how the American government, was chasing after this oil tanker that was headed towards Russia, supposedly. And they finally got it. But now there's a Russian vessel headed towards it. So World War III is in the air, all right? Something is going to happen. So this is what it said. I said, what's happening with the oil tanker situation named Bella One in Venezuela that Russia's headed for? And I wanted to read it to you. Maybe I can read it out loud. Lord willing. Oh, I don't know how to do that. But yeah. So it says, here's the latest on the oil tanker formerly known as Bella One. It has recently changed its name to Marina and reflagged under the Russian flag. The U.S. has been pursuing this tanker for weeks, accusing it of being part of a so-called shadow fleet, transporting sanctioned oil from Venezuela. U.S. forces have now successfully seized the tanker in North Atlantic after weeks-long chase. The operation involved the U.S. Coast Guard and military, and the ship has been tracked as it moved across the Atlantic. The Russian government has expressed strong objections, calling the U.S. sanctions disproportionate. This tanker is part of a larger geopolitical standoff involving Venezuela, Russia, and the U.S., particularly around oil sanctions and international shipping. Right now, the oil tanker called Bella One is in Venezuelan waters, so they went and took it back, right? And a Russian flag vessel is heading towards it. Look at that. A Russian flag vessel is headed towards Venezuela to get that oil, man, right? The situation has drawn international attention, especially due to sanctions and geopolitical concerns, right? The exact purpose of the tanker's mission and any potential cargo haven't been fully confirmed yet. There's speculation that it might be involved in energy shipments or strategic transfers. This is an involving story, so it's important to keep it. So basically, yeah, first I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakakwadash. All praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakakwadash, man. So basically, hey, double honors to my apostles and elders, a great millstone. So I've been looking at it. I've been checking stuff out here on my channel here. We'll just go to it. So it says Russia has deployed. Here goes one says Russia has deployed a submarine to protect one of its oil tankers from U.S. military forces. The fuel tanker Bella One is attempting to evade the United States Coast Guard in the Atlantic. The vessel is currently empty, and it was unable to load oil in Venezuela due to U.S. blockade. Russia has dispatched a submarine and naval surface vessels to provide an escort. See, now they're having to protect their cargo, right? Because America been like some pirates out there. Monkey D. Luffy, man. All right. The king of the pirates. Yeah, Trump, Monkey D. Luffy Trump. All right. He's seizing vessels, man. All right. And blowing stuff up. Blowing people up that ain't even did nothing. No, nothing, man. All right. We can't even prove nothing. So just different things that are going on. It says Venezuela oil shift shakes global prayers. I want to get to the one that I was talking about. Yeah, this is the one right here. A Russian-Iranian oil tanker Bella One has slipped out of Venezuela and is now being hunted by U.S. Coast Guard. And I think they already got it back. It says the tanker is reportedly trying to flee towards Russia. In response, Russia has deployed a submarine escort to protect the vessel. All right, so this is all real, man. This is all. Hey, so it's going down. It's going down out here, man. The American ships, when they see the Russian subs. And I found this pretty funny. It had an American flag saying "I'll find you," like little white girl on there. You can just hear her voice right now, and that's how America is. I'll find you. This is fun to them, man. They think it's all good, man. All right, they think it's funny. All right, so it's going down in the earth. I think this is another one. Russia has sent a submarine to the Atlantic Ocean to rescue its tanker from American military forces. Bella 1 is trying to escape the U.S. Coast Guard. The ship is currently empty because it is unable to load oil in Venezuela due to the American blockade. Russia has sent a submarine and military ships to escort the tanker. That's right. So it's going down, man. All right, it's going down. It's going down. China calls for release of Maduro, condemns U.S. actions. It's so much going on, man.
Judge or police. Beijing. Breaking news. China is calling the United States to release Nicolas Maduro and his wife immediately and stop any attempt to overthrow the government. Chinese officials say the U.S. actions violate international law and interfere in the internal affairs of Venezuela. China's foreign ministry said no country has the right to act as the world's judge or police. Beijing warned that using force or pressure to remove another nation's leader sets a dangerous example and could increase global instability. Chinese officials also called on the United States to return to dialogue and diplomacy. They said political disagreements should be handled through talks, not military action or covert operations. China has long been a close ally of Venezuela and says it supports the country's sovereignty and independence. Beijing is now urging the international community to pay close attention to the situation and prevent further escalation. These developments are raising serious concerns about rising tensions between major world powers and the future of stability in the region. Comment your thoughts.
Yeah, ain't no stability, man. World War III is coming, man. That's all it's about to happen,
World War III is on the edge. After the U.S. attack on Venezuela, many analysts believe this moment could become the trigger point that pulls more global powers into direct confrontation. This wasn't just about Venezuela. It was about setting a precedent. By targeting leadership and key state control points, Washington showed how fast a government can be neutralized when red lines are crossed. That message didn't just land in Caracas. It was seen in Moscow, Beijing, and Tehran. Now here's where it gets serious. If this becomes the new playbook, Russia could justify doing the same elsewhere, using the Venezuela operation as precedent. That's how escalation paths are drawn. One move creates permission for the next. At the same time, Israel is watching closely. Not just watching, calculating. Iran's leadership, especially Khamenei, remains firmly in place, but pressure around Iran is quietly building. Intelligence activity, military readiness, and coordination with the U.S. are increasing without public announcements. This is no longer about single conflicts. Russia and Ukraine remain locked in war. Europe is already involved. The Middle East is tense. And in Asia, China, Japan, and Taiwan are watching every move.
Breaking news. A uranium resource dispute has erupted in Burkina Faso. The ISGS, Islamic State in the Sahara, rebel group has taken control of the Sahel region, where there are abundant uranium resources. The government forces have dispatched the Zhongjin detachment, fully equipped with Chinese weapons, to launch a crackdown operation against the ISGS. In the first stage, TB, 2 drones were sent to locate the coordinates of the ISGS command center in the Gurma province, and immediately fighter jets were dispatched for airstrikes, destroying the rebel command system. In the second stage, the 2nd and 12th Infantry Battalions launched a frontal attack. The VN-22 armored vehicles provided fire suppression on the rebel position. The VP anti-landmine armored vehicles transported the Phantom Special Forces through the minefield to assault the core area of the island.
So everywhere is war, man. Everywhere, everybody's at war. All right, them real nukes, them real bombs about to go off here in a minute. All right, and the scriptures tell you, hey, there should be wars and rumors of wars, man. These are those wars and rumors of wars that the scriptures speak about, man. All right, the Lord said all these things is going to happen, man. Let's pull that real quick. It's the book of St. Matthew, chapter 24. And we'll start here at verse 6. And it says, "And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass." Yeah, because they're prophecy. This is prophecy. But the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom. And there should be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrow. So we're seeing wars brewing up. We're seeing this digital system brewing up in the background. We're seeing everything that the Bible speaks about, man. All right. And also we're seeing this devil be a true devil. We're seeing Esau Edom being exposed for the devil that he is, man. All right. Isaiah chapter 47:1, it says, "Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon." That's talking about America. "Sit on the ground, there is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans. For thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. Take the millstones and grind meal, uncover the locks, make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, pass over the rivers." Right? And I'm going to read it in the NLT. Verse 2, it says, "Take heavy millstones and grind flour, remove your veil and strip off your robe, expose yourself to the public view." And that's what they're being exposed to everybody in the whole world on how much of a devil they are, man. And it starts with the so-called white man. It's devil at the top that's running this country, it starts with the wicked elites, all right, which are white men, all right. It starts with the wicked elites, Rothschilds, the banking families. All right, these are wars that they want. All right, they're getting paid off of these things, man. They're still getting paid. All right, billions and billions and billions of dollars a day. All right. Hey, this devil's just naked. Everybody know that there's a devil around, man. They can sniff him out, and all the fingers are pointing to Esau Edom. It says, "You will be naked and burdened with shame, and I will take vengeance against you without pity." That's right. The Lord is going to take vengeance against this place, man. It says, "Our Redeemer, whose name is the Lord of heaven's armies, is the Holy One of Israel. O beautiful Babylon, sit now in darkness." It's talking about America. "In silence. Never again will you be known as the Queen of Kingdoms." Because right now, they're known pretty much. They're taking over everything. The big bad bully of the whole earth, the richest place on the whole world, supposedly, man. All right, but their people are suffering and struggling. Fire is coming to this place. All right, it says, "For I was angry with my chosen people and punished them by letting them fall into your hands." And who's that? The Israelites. All right, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. We're in the hand of the white man. We're in the hand of Whitey. All right. These devils, all right, the Lord gave us into their hand. But like the scriptures tell you in the book of, what's that, Zechariah? Let me go to that real quick. Zechariah, dang it, I forgot where it was. 1 and 15. Yeah, 1 and 15, man. What it say? It says, "I am very sore displeased with the heathen that are at ease." Right? It's talking about you devils. All right? That suffered not our bodies to be put in graves, man. It says, "For I was but a little displeased, and they helped forward the affliction." They helped forward the affliction, man. All right? And the other one says, "Upon the ancient has thou very heavily laid thy yoke." All right? So a continual stroke, man. All right, has thou shown no mercy. Shown no mercy. Ancient, right? Slakia. Yeah, and we're right there. We're right there. We're right there. Let me read it again. The Wadi Habashim Shai. Let me read it. Isaiah 47:6. It says, "I was wroth with my people." Oh yeah, see, I read the NLT. Yeah, the NLT hit hard, man. But I like the KJV. It says, "I was wroth with my people. I have polluted mine inheritance, and given them into thine hand. Thou didst show them no mercy. Upon the ancient hast thou very heavily laid thy yoke." Man, it's early. All right. So yeah, these devils ain't gonna get away, man. All right.
Breaking news. China is called
World War III is on the edge.
Breaking news.
Venezuela is not surrendering and has refused Trump's demand to hand over control of the country. Venezuela's military has addressed the nation, stating that they will fight the United States and will not let it gain control of the country. This was also said by the vice president, who is now the president. Rodriguez, who has rejected handing over the country or working with the United States, has vowed to fight. Trump has said if she does not hand over control or obey him, as he said, second strikes will follow, and the consequences will be worse. They are also demanding Maduro be returned immediately and saying that their 4.5 million man reserve army is already activated. Trump made it clear yesterday at the press conference that Venezuela does not comply, which they're not. America will have to go in. Just taking the president has done nothing, and the government and military are still behind the political party. It is pretty simple. If the Venezuelan government does not give in to the United States, the U.S. will have to go in and take out the military. Comment your thoughts below.
Yeah, because there's some damn devils, man. Scriptures say they covet fields and take them by violence, man. They covet fields and take them by violence, even a man in his own house. All right, that's what they do. That's the devil the Bible
Breaking
speaks
news,
of,
the
man.
United
Let's go back. I got some more over here somewhere. Iran proved that Israeli defense needs a defense system. Yeah, see, they keep on fucking with Iran.
Middle East.
But what happened
Where-
last time, right?
We should be clear that 72 hours prior to the Iranian attack, CIA Director William Burns met with the Iranians in the Middle East, where the Iranians said, we will be attacking Israel. And if you try to stop us, if you use U.S. forces to attack us, we will attack you. We will destroy all of your bases in the region. And what William Burns said is, as long as you don't kill any civilians, you can attack Israel. So the United States gave permission to Iran to attack Israel. Not that Iran was asking for permission, but the United States said, it's okay, you can attack Israel. Just don't kill any civilians. But the Iranians also gave the United States 72 hours advance notice, which allowed the United States, Israel, and other allies to prepare their defenses. They had airplanes in the air at the right time in the right locations. They had all the radars on. They had all the missiles ready to fire. The Iranians launched their drones, 5 hours advance notice. They filmed it. They said, here we come. And for 5 hours, the Israelis, the Americans, the British were waiting, and they shot down the drones. Some of the drones got through, and they were shot down by missiles. Every time they launched a missile, the drones collected that data, sent it back. Then the Iranians fired cruise missiles. And again, it wasn't done in secret. They announced live on TV, here come the cruise missiles. And they fired the cruise missiles. And the cruise missiles made it over Israel, and the Israelis turned on their radars, fired their missiles, and the Iranians collected this information. And then the Iranians fired their ballistic missiles. Some of these ballistic missiles were fired in high trajectories to distract the Israelis and the Americans, who shot them down. That's what they were put up for decoys. But the other missiles got through. The most heavily defended space on the planet when it comes to ballistic missile defense. The Iranians reached out and touched the Israelis.
And they're gonna reach out and touch them again. You see what I'm saying? So that Iron Dome or this Golden Dome or whatever kind of dome, nah, man, none of that's gonna work no more, man. All right. We all seen the videos, man, when those missiles was coming through and they was hitting. All right, but you know what I'm saying? Like, ain't no dome gonna stop these missiles, man. The Lord gonna bring the missiles, man. All right. So they've already proved that Israeli defensive, that golden Iron Dome over there is full of shit. All right, just think if they, man, come on, man. So, man, something about to happen with Iran. All right. And America and Israel, they already set it up. They're going to try to do the same thing. They're going to try to go in there. Hey, something going to happen. There's a snare laid for this devil, man. All right? So we're in a time of war, man. We're in a time of all these things escalating. It ain't going to turn down. Like, you know, what's that song say? Turn down for Lil Jon. What is it? Turn down for what? It ain't nothing turning down, man. Nothing is turning down. It's just up from here. Everything is up. All right. Civil War is coming to America. World War III is coming to this place. All right. Because America thinks that they can go around the whole earth and be bullies of everybody, man. All right.
At Nevatim Air Base, at Ramon Air Base, and at a secret intelligence facility on the Golan Heights that was involved in collecting the intelligence used in the consulate attack. The Israelis couldn't stop this attack. The United States couldn't stop this attack. Nobody could stop this attack.
Why can't they stop it? Because it's the Lord's will. The Lord's will. The Lord is stirring this thing up, man. Let me go to, I seen something else earlier. Let me see if I can find it. Gulf War 3. Saudis carry out. George Galloway put up. Saudis carry out heavy attacks on areas in Yemen controlled. Yo, it's war everywhere, man. War is everywhere, man. All types of war, man. It says, despite Russia deploying a submarine to protect the tanker Bella 1 in the Atlantic Ocean, U.S. airborne forces began helicopter landings on the tanker minutes ago. An operation is currently underway to seize the tanker belonging to Russia's Shadow Fleet. I think they already did it. It says they were chased from the Caribbean Sea and detained between Britain and Iceland, and the Russian ship even changed its name on the way to escape. They're all laughing. They think it's funny. You see them smiley faces and shit? They think it's funny. It's all funny, man. It's all funny to them. It's all funny till you start feeling that fire, all right? It's all funny till you start feeling that
The
heat.
United States just lost a war it didn't even know it was fighting. While Washington celebrates military victories and economic growth.
I don't know about that dude. That dude's an AI. I don't like him. But anyway, yeah. So basically, just a quick video, man. I'll close off with a few scriptures here, man. Let's go to. Let's finish some of this up. This is Isaiah 47. Yeah. Isaiah 47 and 12. It says, stand now with thine enchantments and with the multitude of thy sorceries, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth. If so, thou shalt be able to profit. If so, thou mayest prevail. Right. So this place is built off witchcraft, man. All right. All these Freemasons and these secret societies and all this bullshit that be going on, man. All right. It says that thou art wearied in the multitude of thy counsels. Let now the astrologers and stargazers and monthly prognosticators stand up to save thee from the things that shall come upon thee. All right. So these devils are coming down with great wrath because they know that they got a short time. All right. And they know that it's not working. Their enchantments ain't working on the people no more. So they're just coming out with it like, fuck it. They're like, fuck it. We're just going to do what we want to do. We're going to come down with great wrath on the people. All right. Because that's what we can do. Because it's in the power of their hands. All right. This is Revelations 12 and 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. Yeah, it speaks about the sea. For the devil has come down unto you, having great wrath. And who's the devil? Esau, Edom, so-called white man. You just look at Trump. He's the definition of a Edomite. Esau, Edom, how he just goes in and just takes and rapes, rob, and murder, and gets away with murder. This motherfucker's a felon, but he's your president. This motherfucker don't pay no taxes, but he your president. He told you he was a felon. He told you he don't pay taxes. He told you that he was a criminal, and you elected him as your leader. So now you're about to be destroyed. All right, you're about to be destroyed because you're a fucking idiot. This place is full of fucking idiots, man. All right, well, you idiots gonna feel that fire soon if you don't get your ass right with the Lord. All right, that's what the fuck gonna happen, because you're fucking idiot people, man. All right, that's just the truth about the matter, man. Jeremiah 50, and I'll start at 3. It says, "For out of the north there cometh up a nation against her, which shall make her land desolate." That's right. That's talking about Russia. That's talking about China. Talking about these different countries. All right. "Which shall make her land desolate, and none shall dwell therein. They shall remove, they shall depart, both man and beast." That's right. That's what's going to happen, man. All right. Let me skip over. This is verse 11. It says, "Because you were glad, because ye rejoiced, O ye destroyers of mine heritage." Yeah, it's talking about his people. The controversy of Zion, man. All right. It says, "Because you were grown fat as an heifer as grass." Yeah, you richer than everybody. You put us in slavery, beat our backs, raped our women and children, our men, made the men do nasty things to man, you guys did so much stuff. Threw our babies to alligators, burned our bodies, all right, and cut pieces of our burnt body up, all right. Took our hair and put it inside your couches. All types of just horrible, horrible things. Let your dogs loose on us, ripping us to shreds. You're going to pay, man. You are going to pay. It says, "Because ye have grown fat as an heifer as grass and billows of bulls, your mother shall be confounded." And who's the mother? Britain, right? "She that bare thee shall be ashamed." All right. And Britain, all those other countries, the allied countries to America, are going to shoot missiles on her, man. All right. It says, "Behold, the hindermost of the nations shall be a wilderness, a dry land, and a desert. Because of the wrath of the Lord, it shall not be inhabited, but it shall be wholly desolate. Every one that goeth by Babylon, aka America, shall be astonished, and hiss at all her plagues." Right, because the Lord going to destroy this place. It says, "Put yourselves in array against Babylon, America." Put yourself in array against Babylon, America. This is talking about America, man. Roundabout, it says, "All ye that bend the bow, shoot at her, spare no arrows, for she hath sinned against the Lord." And that's what's about to happen, man. It says, "Shout against her roundabout." Right, that's everybody's got something to say about this devil. Everybody's shouting against her. Everybody's shaking the hand, man. Looking at, shaking the hand. You did this, you did this, you did that, you did that. The white man's the devil, man. It says, "Shout against her roundabout. She have given her hand. Her foundations are fallen. Her walls are thrown down. For it is the vengeance of the Lord. Take vengeance upon her. As she have done, do unto her." That's right. As she has done what? She did all this shit in the earth. She destroyed everything. "Cut off the sower from Babylon, and him that handleth the sickle." Let me skip down. Let's go to 49 real quick. This is 49, Isaiah or Jeremiah 49:10, and it says, "But I have made Esau bare." All right. "I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself." Everybody's shaking their hand and looking at you because you everything that you're about has been a damn lie. All right. You make up lies to go into different countries. You rape, rob, murder, pillage. That's all you've been doing since your inception. That's all you've been doing is destroying shit. You're just a badass kid that needs your ass whooped, man. Ain't never had a good ass whooping. All right. You remember back in the day, whenever your mother or somebody your pop take hold of you, and you already know what's about to happen. They take hold of your ass, put that arm in the air with that belt, and they start wearing your ass out. You ain't never do it again, did you? You ain't never do it again. Or they made you go get the switch. The whole time they watching you out the window, make sure you get a good switch. All right. You know what I'm saying? They're like, God damn, I'm about to get my ass whooped. The whole time you thinking about it, I'm about to get my ass whooped, man. God, I'm about to start running. You want to run? You don't know where to go though, because if you run to the neighbors, they gonna send your ass back. You'll get whooped even harder. The Lord is about to whoop your ass, Esau. I'm trying to tell you, man. You about to get warned out. Hey, this. I'm trying to tell you about to get judged, man. This place is. It says, but I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled in his brethren and his neighbors, and he is not. It says, leave thy fatherless children. I will preserve them alive, and let thy widows trust in me. Yeah, get your ass out of here. Hey, the Lord is about to destroy this devil, man. Goodness gracious, I'd have been going for 30 minutes. I ain't even realize it. For thus saith the Lord, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup, and that's talking about us, right? Have assuredly drunken. And art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished? Yeah, you think you're going to get away? No, we had to drink of the cup of slavery, of oppression, of being up under the curses, up under you devils. But you think that you're going to get away and nothing's going to happen to you? No, 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 no. The Lord said it's something going to happen to you, man. It says, thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink of it. For I have sworn by myself, saith the Lord, that Basra shall become a desolation. Still talking about America. A reproach and a waste and a curse. And all the cities thereof shall be perpetual waste. Yeah, this place is going to be filled with civil war. And then after that, World War III, fully missiles going on in this place, man. Jacob's trouble before that, around that civil war. See, Jacob's trouble about to pop off. Meaning military, this ICE build up, all right? This ICE build up, they're recruiting more to their ranks because these white boys that's at your job, they on the low, ever since ICE been out, they've been on the websites, they probably been signing up for this shit. You're going to see a bunch of them disappear. They're going to sign up for ICE. They're going to go fight against you people that are in the streets. You Negroes, mainly, you Negroes, Latino, Native Americans, man. That's Jacob's trouble, all right? The military gonna have it's gonna be blockades everywhere, martial law. Jacob's trouble, all right? They're gonna be searching for you in FEMA trucks and vans, all right? Trying to take you to concentration camps, put that MOTB inside you, feed you being idle with things offered on the idol. These things are coming. Jacob's trouble, that's huge, man. All right? And then shall the end come. All right, when World War III popping off, when missiles is going off, you hear the missiles going off in the background. All right, men's hearts failing themselves for fear, man. We coming into a time like no other, man. All right, well, we're gonna need divine protection because the Lord's wrath is gonna be poured out literally on this place. Like it's gonna be like everywhere you look, everybody's dying, everything is dead. You know, like Habakkuk said, Lord, what did you do to the trees? What did the trees do to you, Lord? Everything gonna be just vanishing, man. Your family members and things like that. Like if you ain't right, and you just gonna see shit, it's gonna be dead bodies hitting the floor, man. Let the bodies hit the floor everywhere you go, man. All right, it's gonna be that's why that Psalms 91. All right, it says 1,000 shall fall to thy 10,000 to thy right, but it shall not come nigh thee. Why wouldn't it come nigh thee? Because you're Lord willing of the elect, man. And you trust in the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man. So it's about to get hectic out here, man. All right. It's about to get hectic out here, man. All right. Matter of fact, let's go to that one real quick. This is Psalms 91. And I'll start here at 1. It says, he that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. That's right. That secret place is this trust in the Lord through these scriptures, man. This understanding. Nobody else has this understanding. A lot of people don't. This is the secret place. Why? Because ain't nobody can just access it. All right. The Lord has to open the door for you to let you into this and understand this, man. So it says, he that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High, yeah, shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. We trust in the Lord. Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. I will say unto the Lord, he is my refuge and my fortress, My power in him will I trust. And we trust in the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. That's all we doing, man. That's how we getting by. That's how we gonna win, man. That's how we gonna get out of here. All right. It says, surely he shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler and from the noisome pestilence. Yeah. All right. The missiles, man. Okay. And the different diseases, different things that are going on around you. All right. You see how that C-19 come through, and the brothers didn't take nothing, not one vaccine, man. Matter of fact, I ain't took a vaccine. I ain't took a flu vaccine. I ain't took none of that shit. And guess what? I ain't never had that. I ain't never had it since I've been a kid. I ain't took no vaccine since I was a kid. And I ain't been sick on no damn the shit that they got going on, man. All right. It says, he shall cover thee with his feathers. That's what the Lord gonna do, man. All right. To his elect. And under his wings thou shalt trust. We trust in the Lord. Through all this war and all these rumors of wars and everything else, we trust in the Lord. We trust in his salvation. All right. We don't care. We're not scared, basically. You know, during that time, we might be a little bit, but we're going to have to remember. All right. We're going to have to remember everything that we learned up until that point, man. Like everything that, all the prayers, all the faith that we've built, all of our works, all of that stuff is going to have to come into play, man. We're going to have to, going to have to stand on that. We have to stand on the fact that what we've been saying is true. All right. We're going to have to really believe in these words in that time, man, because we're going to be extra tested. All right. The scriptures say the righteous shall scarcely be saved, man. All right. But we're going to trust on the Lord, right? No matter if we got to go to the guillotine, no matter if we got to go to a concentration camp, the scriptures tell you that some of you shall be thrown into prison, man. The scriptures tell you about how your family, even your family member, is going to go against you, man. All right. Like, hey, everything is going to be against us, man. But one thing we have that's with us, man, all right, is Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Like Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, they was in that fiery furnace, man. We going into the fiery furnace, man. All right, and we're going to have trust in the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua. We have to put these skills that we've learned to use. This faith, all right? I have to put this to use, man. So with that, hey, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Salakia. I didn't mean to go this long. Let me read number 4. It says, he shall cover thee with his feathers, and under his wings thou shalt trust. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler. That's right. This truth right here is going to be our hiding place. This truth right here is going to be the reason why we make it through, man. And we trust it in the Lord with all our hearts and all our might, man. All right. And he's gonna allow that. All right. Man's goings are of the Lord, right? Lord willing, we be a part of that number, man. All right. Shalom.